Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, and realizing that the room around you has changed. Not the furniture. Not the walls. But something smaller. Something that only you would notice. Something that tells you, you are not alone here. This is the story of Ayesha. A girl who didn't believe in ghost stories. But, she does now. Ayesha was not the kind of girl who got scared easily. She laughed at scary movies. She rolled her eyes at urban legends. When seniors told hostile ghost stories, she simply tuned them out. So when the warden showed her room 307, she felt nothing. Third floor. Corner room. Very quiet. Quiet. That sounded perfect. The room was simple. A single bed. A wooden study table. A mirror fixed to the wall. And one old photo frame, already hanging above the desk. Ayesha stopped and stared at it. It showed a girl standing in front of the hostel gate. The face wasn't very clear. She shrugged.
The previous resident must have forgotten it.
That night, she called her friend Ria.
The room is a little creepy, but manageable.
She laughed. Turned off the light. And slept. Morning came with sunlight. Everything felt normal. Until she looked at the wall. The photo had changed. Yesterday, a girl standing at the hostel gate. Today, a landscape. Green hills. A cloudy sky. Ayesha frowned. Stepped closer. Different frame. Different picture. She grabbed her phone. No photo from last night. No proof of what she had seen. She forced a smile.
Maybe I didn't notice properly.
That night, before sleeping, she decided to test it. She placed her notebook exactly at the center of the table. Straight. Aligned with the edge. She even took a photo on her phone.
The next morning, when she woke up, her heart dropped. The notebook was still there. But tilted. Not slightly, completely angled, like someone had moved it carelessly in the dark. She opened it. And her breathing slowed. Her handwriting looked off. Same words. But slightly different style. Like someone trying to imitate her.
That evening, she set her phone on record. Camera facing the room. She didn't sleep well. At exactly 3:12 a.m., she woke up. Footsteps. Inside the room. The door was locked. Windows closed. Her body was frozen. She could not move. Then, the sound stopped. She slowly turned toward the mirror. And for a second, she saw something. A shadow. Behind her. She spun around. Nothing. The next morning, she replayed the video. Hours of nothing. Just her sleeping. Then, 3:12 a.m. The screen flickered. Static. Distortion. And then, a figure appeared on the bed. Sitting. Watching her sleep. The video cut off. She looked at the wall. The photo had changed again. This time, it was clear. A girl standing in the hostel corridor. Looking straight at the camera. Ayesha stepped closer. Her throat went dry. The girl looked exactly like her. But not quite. Different hairstyle. Different expression. Colder. She grabbed her ID card. Her name looked wrong. Ayesha. Missing the H. Her phone wallpaper, a picture of her and two girls she had never met in her life. She dropped the phone. A few moments later, she searched everything. Drawer. Cupboard. Under the bed. Then, she found it. An old notebook. Same brand as hers. Same handwriting. But not written by her. There was a name in the first page. Ayesha. Her chest tightened. She flipped to the last page. One line. There was written Ayesha's notebook, and, if you are reading this, you are replacing me. That night, she didn't even try to sleep. She sat on the bed. Lights on. Eyes fixed on the mirror. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. The air felt heavy. Then, she heard it. Breathing. Not hers. She looked up. And froze. Someone was sitting on the bed. Right in front of her. Same face. Same body. Same eyes. Her. But calmer. Still. Watching. The silence between them was thick, heavy with something Ayesha couldn't name. Not fear. Something deeper. The other Ayesha sat still, watching her. You noticed faster than I did. Same voice. No warmth. Ayesha tried to speak. Nothing came. This room doesn't belong to one reality, she continued. Every night, it shifts. One version replaces another. The word settled inside Ayesha. She had known. From the first morning. Her voice trembled. Then, what happens to me? A slight tilt of the head, so familiar it hurt. You don't disappear. A pause. You become the one in the photo. And suddenly, Ayesha understood. Somewhere, before her, another girl had sat here. Asked the same question. Now she was on the wall. Still. Framed. Watching. Sunlight filled the room. Everything looked normal. Quiet. Peaceful. Ayesha slowly opened her eyes. Sat up. Confused. Her eyes landed on the wall. The photo frame. She stood up. Walked closer. Inside the photo, two girls stood side by side. Both looked exactly like her. One staring. One smiling. Behind her, the mirror showed something strange. For a second, there were three. The camera on the table blinked. Still recording. Ayesha turned toward it. And whispered.
Who am I?
The story doesn't end here, it only shifts. Like, subscribe, and be ready for episode 2.